Good evening, everybody, or good day, depending on if you're seeing this in a replay or in a different time zone than I am. I'm going to give everybody a moment or two to join in before I get anywhere, but for those of you who are joining in now and early, I appreciate you being here. If you could just give me a quick little thumbs up or a yes to make sure to let me know that the audio is coming through clean. That's always the first thing I got to get out of the way before we go anywhere else. It's great to see so many people already jumping on. This is exciting. It's always fun to do these things. Yeah, if someone could just give me a quick yes or a thumbs up in the comments just to let me know it's all coming through clear. Everything's working. I'm seeing some hearts. So there we go. There we got some thumbs that come through this way. I know there's a bit of a delay. So thank you for being here. For those of you that don't recognize me or haven't seen me before, my name is Mark DeNicola. I'm a part of the HEAL team. I've been a part of it for, I feel, almost 8 years now. I know you're used to Adam Schomer being the main guy in this seat or Lexi doing her wonderful sound baths. This is about the 5th time I'm subbing in as well. So I will be doing a guided meditation tonight that's focused on clearing worry. Often whenever I get to guide a meditation, either in person or online like this, I tend to take some quiet time earlier in the day where I'll just kind of channel or try to bring in the intention of those who are going to connect and be a part of this, both live and in the future as a replay, just kind of see what the collective would most benefit from. And I know on days like today, people often think that it would be something like self-love and something like that, because that's what I initially thought, but I was really getting a strong push towards helping people release worry. I know worry is a big part of a lot of people's lives. Myself, I struggle with worry. My mom is an incessant worrier, so there's plenty of people out there. So tonight we're going to be doing a process that's designed to assist us in releasing some of that worry. But while we're still kind of joining in, letting everybody join in for the process itself, why don't you start telling me where you're from? If you have any questions about what's going to happen tonight or what we're going to be doing in this meditative process, I'm happy to answer them both now or even after the meditation. I'll stick around for a while. There you go. I already see someone saying I worry too much myself. It's a hard thing to break, but tonight we're going to go through a process that should help to release what's pent up right now, which should be nice. To know a little bit about me, again, my name is Mark DeNicola. Let me see some of the cities people are coming. Princeton, New York. I love seeing the different places that people are from. From Florida. I myself am close to the city of Toronto. I'm just outside of Toronto in Canada. I'm seeing Virginia. I'm seeing Illinois. Amazing. How long is this? Great question. It'll definitely come in under a half hour total runtime. That's just including this little intro bit and a little bit of an outro bit. The actual meditation should be about 15 to 20 minutes itself. New Jersey, Pittsburgh, Sarasota, Maine. So wonderful to see you all. Thank you. I love seeing Australia. Yes, amazing. Different time zones. From NB, I think that's New Brunswick, Toronto, near me. There's a friend that's also up here in Canada. That's amazing. New South Wales, Ireland. Amazing. I love the different variety of people. HEAL is such a powerful gift at this point. Even though the film came out quite a while ago, still so many people watch it, rewatch it. It's, of course, extended into the book. It's extended into the podcast, which has new episodes every single week. It is a beautiful gift. And to have things like this where so many people from around the world come together for a collective intention and a collective experience is even more of a celebration of what Kelly has created with HEAL, and that I'm so grateful to be a part of. Just a quick little bit on me. My name again is Mark DeNicola. Aside from my work in the world of social media for HEAL and a number of other brands, I also do a lot of work in the world of personal development. I've created an online course designed to help people get over anxiety, which was something I once severely struggled with. So I put together a course to compile everything that really helped me and helped a lot of people I counseled through it as well, to make it widely accessible for people. So if that's something you're interested in, don't be afraid to reach out about it. I also just rebirthed my YouTube channel. So I create a lot of personal development content. I did it a few years ago. I'm doing it a lot again right now. And part of that is also meditation. So if you enjoy this meditation practice tonight, please go to YouTube, follow me, or subscribe to the channel, and you'll see already a wealth of other meditations, and I have even more coming in the coming weeks. I kind of release them bi-weekly moving forward. So there's plenty to kind of connect with. So someone asked for my information, so I'm going to spell out my name, and then I'll also put my Instagram handle. So I put in the comments my name, and then on Instagram, it's just my name, but I'll put that in front for those of you who want to have the convenience of that. So it's for those of you that are just kind of audibly listening and not reading the chat, I know it flows through quite quickly. My name is Mark, M-A-R-K. Last name is D-E-N-I-C-O-L-A. So Mark DeNicola. Again, I'd love for you to subscribe on YouTube to get tons of great access to personal development content and meditations. Or, of course, just follow me on Instagram, ask me any questions about the anxiety course or anything like that. Or connect with us here at Heal, because we do such a wonderful job, and we love doing this every single Wednesday, whether it's Adam, Lexi, myself, or a different guest. As long as you keep coming here and as long as you keep enjoying the experience, we're going to continue to offer them. So we're about 5 minutes in, so now this is the point where we're going to almost dial into that meditation. Just quickly before we get started, for those of you who haven't done a meditation with me here before, I just want to share a quick little breathing technique that we're going to open the meditation with. It's something that I, at this point, open nearly all of my guided meditations with, because I find that it's really effective for quieting the mind and helping to set that intention, because I know a lot of people can struggle with a bit of the monkey mind, the rampant mind, in a meditative process. So the breathing practice that we're going to be doing right off the top is a deep inhalation through the nose, so only through the nose, a tiny pause once you feel that full breath has encompassed your body. Again, don't force it, so don't feel like you need to breathe until you can't breathe and you start quivering. Just a natural full breath, a tiny pause, and then a full exhale, nice and slow, out of your mouth, as if you're blowing out of a straw or with pursed lips. So it would look like inhale through the nose, and then that exhalation out through the mouth with those pursed lips. So that's going to be the breathing technique we're going to do just off the top. It'll just be 2 or 3 cycles of that breath, and then once you're done that, you can return to normal breathing for the remainder of the guided meditation process, and I will guide you throughout from there. Okay, so we will get started now. Again, this is all about releasing worry. My heartfelt gratitude to all of you for being here, for being a part of this, whether you are watching this live tonight or you're seeing this later on our YouTube channel or on the replay or anything like that. Thank you for being here, and I hope that you find this meditation practice serving and beneficial for helping you to release worry and also just quieting your mind and being present, which is almost always an intention with meditation. So we'll get started now. If you aren't already, make yourself comfortable. Of course, you could be seated, you could be lying down. Just try not, if you're laying down, try not to be in a position that you're going to easily fall asleep, but if that happens to happen, that's okay as well. Just make yourself comfortable more than anything else. And we'll get started. So first thing would be to close your eyes. And with your eyes closed, we're going to do 2 or 3 cycles of that breath I described. Again, it's a deep, full inhalation just through the nose, a tiny pause, and then a full, slow exhalation out through the mouth as if you're blowing out of a straw with pursed lips. So do 2 or 3 cycles of that, and then return to your normal breathing, and I will guide you from there shortly thereafter. So as you either finish your current cycle of that breath, or if you've already returned to your normal breathing, just allow yourself to relax. Feel the weight of your body wherever it's presently making contact with the chair or the bed or the couch or whatever it is that you're sitting on. Allow that weight to really sink in, to relax into that surface, to let all tension go, and to just let yourself truly drop into, without any tension from yourself, just drop into whatever you are making contact with from a place of trust and relaxation. I'd now like to draw all of your attention to the center of your forehead, the area where is commonly referred to as where our third eye is housed, or the home of our third eye. As you focus your attention in the center of your forehead, I am going to count up from 1 to 10. And as I say each number, I want you to visualize that number flashing 3 times in the center of your forehead. Each number is going to signify a deeper level of connectivity to this meditation, a deeper level of connectivity to the intention of releasing worry, and a deeper level of connectivity to everyone else who is participating in this meditation or who has participated in the past, to work as a collaborative team to strengthen the power of this meditative process. 1, see the number 1 flash 3 times in the center of your forehead. 2, 3, 4, 5. See that number flash 3 times in the center of your forehead. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And as you see the number 10 flash 3 times in the center of your forehead, you've now arrived at level 10, a level 10 of intention to release worry through this meditative process and to connect with your highest self, with your soul, and with everything that you connect with beyond the 3D plane. As we keep our attention in the center of our forehead, I want you to visualize right in that same area where that number is flashed 3 times, the doors of an elevator opening up. There's no right or wrong elevator to imagine. Just any way you're seeing this elevator or any type of doorway opening straight in the center of that forehead. And as that doorway or that elevator door swings open, feel all of your conscious attention and subconscious attention entering the elevator shaft or entering the door. And as everything enters, and once everything is in, the door once again closes this time and begins to move downward. Downward from the center of your forehead towards the center of your chest, where your heart resides. As the elevator shaft moves towards your heart, feel the conscious and subconscious intention and attention shift with it until it lands soundly in the center of your chest. And once that elevator arrives at your chest, once again, see that door swing open and feel both your conscious and subconscious attention and intention arrive in this space, arrive in your heart space. We bring ourselves to our heart space because even though worry may often be triggered by thoughts from the mind, worry's greatest impact physically is in our heart space. It's on the toll it places upon our heart. It's on the fight or flight that it drags us into unnecessarily. For it's hard to worry without feeling a sense of weight or heaviness within your heart, and that tonight is what we are going to explore and what we are going to release. So with your attention still remaining in the center of your chest, I want you to now see your heart. Again, there's no right or wrong way to visualize it. It could be anatomically correct, or it could be completely animated. However you want to see it, it does not matter. It still signifies and represents this core organ in the center of your being. And as you see your heart pumping away, giving you life, working through everything that you throw at it, I want you to also see upon your heart a series of hooks that have latched onto your heart, hooks that, thanks to mind stories, thoughts, and belief systems, have found their way to weigh our heart down. Each of these hooks are connected to a string, and the string is connected to a little weight. A weight that makes it harder for our heart to be its best self, to connect to our mind and to our intuition freely, and to function within our body as the core of who we are. Each of these weights, connected by the hook which is latched onto our heart, represent a worry that we have at this time. A worry that, even if it is completely legitimate, is still unnecessary to the point that we know deep down us having worry for that which we feel is worth being worried about does not assist the situation in any capacity. So tonight, from that place, we choose to release that worry and replace it with love. Love towards everything that we do worry about, to instead assist it energetically at that level, rather than allow it to further ruminate and even expand its impact by weighing us down in addition to the worry itself. So I encourage you now to visualize one of those hooks. Pay attention to it. See what each worry is. Is it a worry about your financial situation? Is it a worry about a loved one and their health? It could even be a worry about your own health. Is it a worry about the state of the world, the direction of the world, conflict within your hometown or country, or conflict within another area that you worry about and care for? Is it worry for the development of a child? Is it worry for a relationship in your life? Is it worry connected to your occupation? There are so many things that our mind could so easily lead us to worry about, and each of these worries are completely understandable. We acknowledge them for being there, and we do not beat ourselves up for placing them there. We just choose to let them go. So as you see all of these hooks, whether you just have one or two, or maybe one really heavy one, or you have a dozen or 24, I ask you to now visualize seeing yourself pull each hook out one at a time. And as we do this, I connect each and every one of us to the sun. I ask the sun, whether it's presently shining in your current location or not, to send a radiant beam from where it is shining directly to the center of your body. The sun's beam is going to serve as a vacuum, allowing us to release to it each of our worries, to cleanse out those worries and bring it straight to its core, to repolarize it and bring it back to a neutral state, so it no longer impacts us or anybody else on this planet. So with that connection to the sun established, see yourself, visualize taking out one hook at a time and letting it go. And as you pull it out, see the puncture wound or the place where that hook once stood as being immediately healed with love, with gratitude, and with the intention of this process. Sit with this experience for a moment and continue to pull each hook of worry from your heart one at a time, and see yourself releasing it to the beam of light which has been connected to the center of your chest. Continue to unhook each worry that has latched onto you, whether it's been there for a month, a week, or for 50 years. Let it go, not from a place of disrespecting that which you've chosen to worry about, but from a place of love, knowing that your worry does not assist that which you are worried about in any way. Continue to let those hooks go. And as each wound continues to heal and return the heart back to its optimal state, I now collectively set the intention for us to transition that energy that we gave to worry, that we allowed to bog down our heart, that is now openly available for use. I instead now direct that towards that which we are worried about, whether it be a person, a situation, whatever it may be. That which we were previously using to manifest and to feel worry, we now transmute and turn into love. And with that love, we help to manifest with intention, the intention for that to be resolved, for that which worries us to find a solution, for it to manifest whatever it requires to be resolved. And I ask each of our angels and guides, or whatever you personally believe operates beyond the 3D conscious world, to assist in this process in furthering the intention and strength of this shift from energetic worry to energetic manifestation to remedy that which we are worried about, whether it is something at the personal level or whether it's something at the global level. I strengthen the power of that energetic intention 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times, tapping into the incredible power and potential of our hearts when not bogged down by unnecessary thoughts, programs, and belief systems such as worry. We are all incredibly powerful beings, and through this process, we've dialed into that. As you continue to sit in this love, I thank the sun on behalf of all of us for its participation in this process, as it disconnects from its vacuum-like role in this meditative experience. We keep our intention and attention within the center of our chest, feeling the lightness. I encourage you even to take a breath or two a little bit deeper than your natural breath, to feel the extra space that you've created physically within your heart space. Space that was once occupied with worry and stress is now free and filled with love and intention and connectivity. Connectivity to others, but also even connectivity between the heart, the mind, and our gut, allowing us to access all three of them at any time, interchangeably and collectively, to be our best selves, now and always. And as you continue to feel this heart space, I'm now going to count down from 10 to 1. And as I count down, I encourage you to visualize the number flashing 3 times, this time in the center of your chest. Each number is going to signify a disconnection from this meditative process and a reconnection with your physical self. 10, see the number flash 3 times in the center of your chest. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, see it flash 3 times in the center of your chest. 4, 3, 2, and 1. when you feel ready, you can start to move your body around and open your eyes. I'm happy to stick around for a few minutes to answer any questions or to also just update you guys on everything heal. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart for doing that. That was, from my perspective, a beautiful experience to be a part of and to guide. And I hope that you felt the same way, that you enjoyed the experience and it proves helpful for you. Once again, my name is Mark DeNicola. That's MarkDenicola. I've been a part of the Heal team for 8 years. Aside from my work in social media with Heal and a number of other brands, I do a lot of work with people with anxiety through my online course. If you have any interest in that, feel free to message me or reach out in any way. Beyond that, I also do a lot of personal development content and guided meditations such as this. So if you did enjoy this meditation, I encourage you to check out my YouTube channel, subscribe. I am at a point where now I'm releasing a new meditation every 2 weeks. It started last week. I have another one coming out next week. The ones that are already up there are ones for anxiety, ones for grief, which I actually created shortly after the passing of my father. And then I have another one about clearing unwanted energies that's already up there, and I have more to come. Best place to message me, it would be here on Instagram, or again, I'm just going to type out my name, which is my Instagram handle. It's also, if you look up on the YouTube, it'll be my channel's under my name as well. So everything's under Mark DeNicola. I just operate under that way, so it's an easy way to reach out to me. I'm very approachable. Even if you really can't find me, don't hesitate to reach out to Heal. I manage the social media with a couple of other great team members, so I'll see your message and I'll be able to get back to you. So this will definitely be available, and I'm always available to you in any capacity. So thank you so much. I'm seeing a lot of thanks and stuff like that, which is wonderful. It's always heartwarming to be a part of these processes and to see that people enjoy it. From a Heal perspective, of course, we have a new podcast coming out. We do them weekly now. Kelly's doing such a wonderful job with them. We have a new one coming out tomorrow with Dave Asprey. I'm sure many of you know him by name, or if you're not familiar with him, you know of the concept of biohacking. Kelly and Dave kind of explore that world and look at it from a critical lens and kind of just see what can be pulled from it and what could be understood and gained, since there's something to gain from every healing modality or different intention that's out there. So be sure to check that out as well. It releases within the next, I think it's 8 to 12 hours, depends on where you are. Podcast is the Heal Podcast, if you don't know that. So it's everything's under that. The Heal Podcast. You'll find it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. It's also on YouTube. We release the episodes everywhere. So that drops. We have a wealth of episodes that have gone out over the past months and months and months, including a very popular episode with Joe Dispenza, one with Rhonda Byrne. If you don't know her by name, she's the creator of The Secret. So Kelly does such a wonderful job at getting so many great guests on the podcast. So please be sure to check that out, to tune in, to subscribe to the Heal Documentary YouTube channel. If you're not already following us here on Instagram, be sure to follow Heal Documentary. We do these every single Wednesday. If it's not me, it's usually Adam or Lexi from our team, or sometimes we bring in another guest as well. So if there's no other questions, it just looked like mostly a lot of thank yous, which warmed my heart and mean a lot to me. Beyond that, I thank you all for being here, and we'll wrap up this process. Again, even if you're seeing this in the replay, be sure to check the description of the video itself. All the information of how to connect with me or how to follow Heal and connect with these meditations or these processes moving forward will be available for you. So thank you again for being here. Much love to you all from just outside of Toronto and Canada, wherever you are. Thank you for tuning in, and have a wonderful night.